One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Glad to have you with us from Springfield, Missouri, Plaster Stadium, home to the Missouri State Bears. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, a crew looking to make a statement. Taking on a team from Conference USA, the Missouri State Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The long off-season has finally and mercifully come to an end, and we're ready to open a new campaign. He'll bring it out. It's Avan. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. So Missouri State's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Well, it wasn't great field position to start with, and it's getting worse now. The defense gets a sack. They're getting aggressive up the field. They get to the QB, and they're sending a message.
Looking for room at the 25. And a little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And I'm really impressed with the start by this defense, like getting to the quarterback early and often. First drive, already have 2 sacks. That's a good sign for this defense.
Looking for space. It's Joyner. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25. Give him 1. All right, guys, let's talk just a little about Missouri State. At some point, with all of the transfer portal talk and guys going in and out, you can score one for continuity with this ball club.
Guys so often are just going for the next opportunity, the next bag of money. Nice job. They kept their guys that they recruited, that they love.
Yeah, it sounds so cliche, but these players really have bought in to this coaching staff and the message and what they're preaching. They all believe they could do something very special this season.
The Bears will try to pin them back with the punt. Looks as if they might have a little something going on that drive, but they'll have to kick it. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. And Jesse, if there is an old war horse, a real war daddy in the training facility, here he is, back to run the show again.
That's a great point. There is no substitute for experience. There is a lot of expectation for this football team and for this offense because of that guy and because of all the big stages and all the big moments he's already played through in his career. A lot of people are really excited, David, because he has seen a lot of ball.
All the ball, all the defenses, has rid the emotion of being really high and really low. And so those experience, those scars, they matter. They trust in him, and everybody on this offense is looking to him.
All right, guys, that's not a home run type play, but he did enough there to keep the chains moving.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Oh, he's got some space. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Hard running there. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. He's got 50 yards rushing for him now. What a drive to kick off the new season. From the red zone, looking for a man. Makes the grab. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. To the ground with the back. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside, defense.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
I guess the good news on that penalty is at least the defense didn't have to back up that far. It's still 1st and goal. And into the end zone for a touchdown.
Well, the offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They took it 64 yards right down the field. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. And the Bears racing to the line in the hurry-up.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on 3rd. Release to the back. Caught near the sticks. It's Joyner. Turning it on. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Boyd. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Blasted as he lets it go.
Well, the defense has been able to get after this guy early and often in this game, and it's affecting his accuracy, and it's affecting this offense's ability to throw the football consistently.
Punt is in the air on 4th down. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Got room to work. Runs through the tackle. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They go to the draw. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Oh, he makes the catch.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the 1st quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play you. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your playbook for the rest of the game.
Complete to the left. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the 2nd. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Looking to throw on 1st down. To the right and looking for a big one. And that ball is intercepted at the goal line. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. They really need to find a way to punch back on this drive, already down 14. Tried to get them a little breathing room, and they're still suffocating in their own end. The Bears in the hurry-up. He'll run it again. Can't get him to the ground. Gets him away from trouble. That's a pickup of 6. Mark it at the 10. And the Bears are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Snagged out of the air. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Looking downfield on first down. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Bears will punt this one away. And the returner will be knocked down. Now this offense is back on the field. Leaves it with the running back. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Quick release by the QB. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I like the idea on offense. You want to get this guy the football in as many ways as possible. So you throw him the screen quickly to see if he can make somebody miss. Doesn't work there, but that should not be the last.
Breaks into the open. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Lost a throw on first down. Quick completion on the out route. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys in the field. Stringing first downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Pressure coming. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. And he'll take it in for a touchdown.
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do. And they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So here comes the Bear offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great. So I know offensively, I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen.
And oh no! The ball at the end of the run. Defense has it. They're on the move. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And that's a huge play by the defense. Great job and great effort getting to the ball carrier and swatting at the football, knocking it out, and then falling on it for a massive fumble recovery.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They go to the ground. There he goes. He's got 93 yards rushing already here in the first half. It's a season opener, but he's in midseason form. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so...
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Steps away. He'll throw it. Got a man. It's Meredith. He gets inside the 40 to the 39, but he is still well short of that first down marker. It'll be 4th down. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. It doesn't always have to be pretty, and that one wasn't, but somehow he hooked it just into that left corner. And that will extend their lead even further. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Throws for the tight end. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. To the air on first down. Quickly to the tight end. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. And the Bears want to move quickly. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Good timing on the quick out. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game, mark it at the 47. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Looking to throw again. Fires left. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Hauls it in. How much does it help your blocking scheme to have a guy who finds the crease? He gets to the 39. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Pulls it in. It's Joyner. He just won't take a big hit. Slides off guys, makes moves. He's down to the 21. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Bears with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Zings it complete to the right. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. Wants to go up top on first down. It's complete to the left. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with results of the play. A chance for the defense to get off the field. 9th play of the drive will be at 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. He caught it! He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. Looking to throw. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Trying to find the end zone. He found some running room, but needed just a few inches more to put it in the end zone. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Just drives it between the uprights. It's our forced to set. field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they get the late field goal right before the half and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Perfect chance for us to put the first 2 quarters under the microscope. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. The Bears will kick it off to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it.
Oh, he's got some space. They run him out of bounds after a gargantuan gain on the play.
How great is it on offense when you don't just have receivers and running backs that can make plays, but your quarterback can hurt the defense throwing it and running it as well. The speed, the open field running ability, his ability to make people miss, such a unique weapon in college football, and this team's got a guy.
The offense knocking on the door, 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Slams into the end zone for a touchdown.
Reese, that's 3 for the young fella. I mean, this dude's smelling the end zone. Anytime he gets near, you know he's going to lower his shoulder, do whatever it takes to get in the end zone. The hat trick, the 3rd touchdown.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Fielded in the end zone, it's Avant. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The inside handoff. Across the 25, he's got room. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. From the gun, wants to pass. Immediately fires to the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Bears headed quickly to the line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now, get ready for another one.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. The Bears line up to punt it away. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Here's the handoff. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
Well, that's one the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep, not able to connect there.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Hits him inside the 20, still going. He's showing it all, the juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line.
That's a first down for the offense.
That big play has them in business. 1st and 10 inside the 20. Quarterback may change this route. Now from inside the red zone. Lets it fly. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Wants to throw again. Goes up and gets it. Did he get a foot down? No, but he got a toenail, and that is all you need. Touchdown.
And the second half looking a lot like the first half, and this lead continues to build. Rhythm of this offense.
This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it.